The Indian state of Karnataka has a rich cultural heritage. The lineage of Indian rulers like Mauryas, Chalukyas, Hoysalas, and Vijayanagara have left behind their embossment in various elements of culture of Karnataka. The Hoysala era was an important period in the development of art, architecture, and religion in South India. They ruled around the modern-day Karnataka from 11th to 13th century. This empire is remembered today primarily for Hoysala architecture. Belur, Halebedu, and Somnathpura are prominent places where Hoysala temples were built with exemplary excellence. Living in the shadow of these popular temples, there are many lesser-known Hoysala wonders scattered across Hassan, Mandya, Mysore, Chikmagalur, and Tumkur districts of Karnataka. This is a video series on the lesser-known Hoysala temples of Karnataka. In the last video, we have covered the Kedareshwara temple in Nagalapura. And in this video, we are taking you to Chennakeshava temple, which is 1 kilometer from Kedareshwara temple. Chennakeshava temple is located in the middle of Nagalapura village. In this temple, Lord Vishnu is worshipped as Chennakeshava. Even though the temple seems to be small in size, but it is rich in architecture and carvings. This is also an Ekakuda or a single sanctum temple facing east like the Kedareshwara temple of Nagalapura. The temple structure consists of a Garbhagriha, an Antarala, and a Navaranga. There might have been a porch attached to the Navaranga in earlier times, but it has disappeared completely. The carvings on the outer wall of the Navaranga are mostly gone, but few sculptures on the wall of the Garbhagriha are intact. The Garbhagriha is a stellate structure with 16-pointed star plan like the Kedareshwara temple. The Adhisthana or the platform of the temple has 6 layers of friezes as seen in other Hoysala temples. These bands depict swan, Makara, blank friezes where Puranic scenes are usually carved, scrollwork, riders on horse and elephants. The presence of these bands suggests that this temple belongs to the matured Hoysala phase. The Garbhagriha was having an image of Chennakeshava which is missing now. Now the sanctum of Chennakeshava temple holds a 6-footed Venkatesha idol which was kept during the Vijayanagara period. This temple is famous for the carvings in the ceiling of the closed hall or the Navaranga. The 4 lathe-turned pillars divide the Navaranga into 9 different bays. The 9th bay has 9 different floral designs on the ceiling. The central ceiling has an arrangement of Ashtadikpalaga on its lower bands. The ceiling near to the entrance has a concentric octagon shape. Each pillar had originally 4 bracket image which has now disappeared. Now let's explore the carvings on the outside wall of the temple. portion of the outer walls had ornamental pilasters with canopies bearing variegated shikara. It is interesting to note that both the temples at Nagalapura, the Chennakeshava and Kedareshwara temple, the fourth frieze from the bottom is completely blank and not even single carving is done. An interesting carving which I noticed in the lower frieze of the elephant is a carving of the Ambari elephant. It was the first time I am noticing this type of elephant carving in the lower frieze during my Hoysala temple exploration. Another interesting thing is that most of the wall sculpture work is not completed. The images of God, goddess and human being are completely and perfectly carved without any problem. Whereas in some of the sculptures, pedestals have not been carved, or in some pedestal markings have been done but carvings is not there. In some sculptures, the Prabhavali has not been finished. If you have noticed, the top portion of all the carvings are not completed in this temple. This temple is also maintained by Archaeological Survey of India. How to reach Nagalapura? Nagalapura is about 15 kilometers from Thiruvakere, 130 kilometers from Bangalore, 100 kilometers from Mysore and 80 kilometers from Hassan. From the Nelamangala-Hassan highway, you have to take a deviation from Eddiyur and travel 30 kilometers to reach Nagalapura. We visited Nagalapura village as a one-day trip from Bangalore. Along with this trip, we have visited the Marconahully Dam before leaving to Bangalore. A video of the Marconahully Dam is mentioned in the description. In the next video, we are taking you to another lesser known Hoysala temple in Halebedu, the Kedareshwara temple in Halebedu, which is 500 meters away from the famous Hoysaleshwara temple. If you like this video, please do subscribe, like and share this video with your friends. Thank you.